Okay, here's your assignment for 1-8. Okay, 1.8. Okay, it says function. I'm going to write some notes down in your notebook. I would suggest you do kind of the same. A function. I'm just simply going to copy it down. It's a pairing of numbers where one input appears with only one output. Okay, so it's a function. Now I want to write some things on this page, okay? I want you to just basically copy it down. So money is the input in these following tables because you put money into a pop machine. The pops are your output. Okay, if $1 gets you one pop, then, and we're going to make a table, okay, because I put $1 in the machine, I get one pop. So I'm going to just, the tables just make this way, you don't have to make the little boxes, okay. So put on the top dollars and pops. So if I put $1 in, I get one pop. If I get $2 in, I get two pops. $3 is three pops. If I put $4 in the machine, I get four pops. That's a function, okay? 1 goes to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Now tell me if this following table is a function with the dollars and pops. So dollars, pops. $1 gets you one pop. $2 is two pops. $3 is three pops. $4 is four pops. So it looks just like that, but then later in the table, they put that $2 gives us five pops. Well, first off, that doesn't even make sense, okay? We already have $2 up here, and that gives me two pops. It doesn't make any sense to later have $2 and then five pops. So tell me if that's a function. The answer is no. This right there, not a function, okay? Now, one thing you need to kind of write down here, the set of inputs, that's the money I'm putting into the machine, is called the domain. Okay, set of inputs is called the domain. The set of outputs is called the range. Alright, so flip this over, and here are the example problems. I'm going to turn this paper over. Identify, here's the directions, identify the domain and range of the relation, okay? Okay, so I'm going to make a table, and it's going to say input, output, okay? So the input, actually don't put X, Y, just put input, just like it says here, input, output. Okay, so the input 0, 1, 2, 4, the output 5, 2, 2, 1. So here's how you identify the domain and range of the relation. You're going to put domain equals range equals. Now this is really easy. The domain is just the numbers under input, 0, 1, 2, 4. The range is the numbers under output, 5, 2, 2, 1. Now, since I have the same number 2, I'm going to write 5 down. I'm going to write 2 down, but I'm not going to write 2 down again, because once I write it down, I don't write it again. And then 1. Okay? And that's the answer right there. What I circle, that's going to be your answer. Okay, next one. Input, output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 2. So, domain, range. So the domain is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the range we have 0, 1, 2. I'm not going to write 2 down again, because once I have it, it's there. Okay, next one. Input, output. Okay, the input, 0, 1, 2, 3. The output, you have 0, 0.75, 0.75, 1.5, and 2.25. Domain, range, and these are the answers you type. Domain equals, range equals. So the domain 0, 1, 2, 3. The range 0, 0.75, 1.5, 2.25. Okay, now here's the next example. When I put bold, that's new directions. Okay. Tell whether or not the pairing is a function. Tell whether or not the pairing is a function. Now here's how you tell. A pairing, and it's on here, a pairing is a function if each number in the domain appears only once. Okay. Okay, so again, input, output, but the directions have changed. Here you're identifying the domain and range. Here you're telling whether or not the pairing's a function. As far as how you tell that, I'm about to show you. So you're going to put input and output. 0, 1, 4, 6, 0, 2, 8, 12. Okay, now circle your input. You don't even really care about the output, just the input. Does every number here appear only one time? Just here. Don't worry about the outputs. There. Okay. 0, 1, 4, 6. All of those are different. If all of the numbers under the input are different, it's a function. So you just write function and circle it. That's the answer to that problem. Okay. I flip that over. And then you're doing the same thing. I'm not going to rewrite the directions on these two because it's right there. So input, output. So for a problem like that on the Google Doc, you type in function. Okay. 0, 0, 5, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's my input. Well, here we had each number only once, making it a function. Here we have 2 zeros. Okay, so if I have 2 of the same number or 3 of the same number, just more than one, then it's not a function. It's like that pop machine problem where it had $2 twice with different numbers, okay? So that's not a function. Why? Because we have those two zeros. Okay, input, output. So we have 6, 12, 12, 18, 3, 4, 1, 1. Again, I don't care about the output. It's all about the input. Well, again, I have 12 down twice, okay? So not a function. And these answers here are what you type for those. So far, the examples I've done for that problem on the Google Doc, you type domain equals, range equals, okay? Domain equals, range equals, and then put the numbers down. And then for these problems, you just type whether it's a function or not a function, okay? Okay, new directions. Make a table for the function. Identify the range, okay? Now, I know you probably don't know how to type up a table, so I'm going to tell you what to type into the doc. That's just me writing directions. Okay, here's the first problem. It says y equals x plus 6. Domain equals 3, 4, 6, 8. First off, on your scratch paper or your notebook, you make a table. An XY table. You put X, always X on this side, Y on the other. Now, under X, these are the numbers you put, 3, 4, 6, 8, whatever the domain is. Now, here's how you figure out your Y. The side of the equals, the walls on, the side of the equals, here's an equal sign. The side that has the Y, I'm going to make a wall. Now I'm going to look at the other side of that wall. I am going to substitute 3 in for X and write 3 plus 6. Now I'm going to substitute 4 in for X, and it's 4 plus 6. 6 plus 6. Take the 8, 8 plus 6. Now you just figure out what these equal. So 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 6 is 10. 6 plus 6 is 12. 8 plus 6 is 14. Alright, here's what I want you to type in. Obviously, you're not going to be able to type all that into the Google document to submit your assignments. Here's what you're going to do. In this problem, here's how you type your answers. In parentheses, you're going to take the 3 and put comma 9. So 3, 9. So 3, comma 9. Means when I put 3 in for X, I get 9 for Y. Then 4, comma 10. The number we put in for X and then the answer I got out of it, 4, comma 10. Then 6, 12. So 6, comma 12. Then 8, 14. So 8, comma 14. Okay, and that's what you type in right there. Okay. Next problem. Y equals 4x minus 2. And the domain 5, 10, 15, 20. Again, that's given. It's right there. Okay. I'll make an XY table, and I put these under the X, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so to find the Y, I block the Y off. Now I look at the other side. Y is equal to 4x minus 2. Okay, here it was x plus 6. Now there's a number in front of the letter. So I write down 4. Now I'm going to substitute 5 where the x is at. So it's 4 times 5. We need to put a multiplication sign and then minus 2. Okay, so 4 times 5 minus 2. Then 4 times 10 minus 2. Then back up here, 4 times 15 minus 2. Then 4 times 20 minus 2. Now figure out what these equal. So I go to a calculator. 4 times 5 minus 2. Just type all that in. I got 18. 4 times 10 minus 2. 38. 4 times 15 minus 2. 58. And 4 times 20 minus 2. 78. Okay, and again, you would type the answers, because I know it says make a table, but you can't really enter a table the way you're doing assignments. So I put 5, 18, then 10, 38, then 15, comma 58, then 20, comma 78. That's what you type into the doc. Okay, next one. Y equals 1/4 x plus 1/5. Domain is 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So my table. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so to find the y is there by itself, so I look at the other side. So I go 1/4. Now I put 3 in for x, but it's times 3. And then after the x, you have plus 1/5. Then 1/4 times 4 plus 1/5. Then 1/4 times 5 for x plus 1/5. Then 1/4 times 6 plus 1/5. So I punch that into the calculator. So 1/4, if you have a calculator like this, you go 1 ABC4, okay, times 3 plus 1 ABC5, okay, 19 over 20. Okay, 19, it's a fraction, that's okay. Then 1/4 times 4, 1 ABC4 times 4 plus 1/5, 1 ABC5. Okay, what that means is 1, and then the U means I make a fraction, I put 1/5, 1 and 1/5. 1 ABC4 times 5 plus 1 ABC5. Okay, I got a 1, and then the U means I make a fraction, and then 9 over 20, 9/20ths. Okay, 1 ABC4 times 6 plus 1 ABC5, 1, and 7 over 10. Okay, just type in the fractions as best you can on your thing. So you got 3, and then 19-20, just like that. You can just hit that key right there to do the fraction. Then 4, and then 1, 1/5. Okay. Then 5, when I put 5 in, at the end I got 1 and 9 over 20. And then 6, 1 and 7/10. Okay, and that's what you enter in for those table problems where you have to put the number in. You show your work just like that. These are the answers you put in. Okay. The initial fee to have a website set up using a server is $448. It costs $44 per month. Here, I'm going to write it out. Initial fee to have a website set up using a server is $448. It costs $44 per month to maintain the website. Now there's a part A and a part B. Part A, write an expression for the total cost of running the website. Okay. Here's what we're going to do here. I have 2 units in bold, dollars and months. I put them in bold so you know what they were, dollars and months. Okay. Now, one of those words means time. And actually, the months is going to, the time unit, that could be months, hours, days, weeks, seconds, minutes, whatever, okay? That is always X, okay? And then the other label is my Y. Now here's what I'm going to set up after doing that, okay? You're going to make a line. You're going to place X right there, okay? Actually, hold on. Before you make the line, do this. Write per, P-E-R, and put dollars on top. Whatever the Y is, you're going to put on top. Dollars per month. Now, how much is the dollars per month? Okay. Dollars per month is $44. So it's going to be 44X. Okay. I put the X behind, or actually put dot X. Okay. Now it's 44 times X because it means $44 times the months. Okay. So on this line you put 44X. Now how much money did you have before the $44 per month? You had 448. So that goes at the beginning. You put plus and then equals Y at the top. Okay. Okay, that's the equation you write, or the expression. You type in 448 plus 44X equals Y. That's what you type in for part A. Okay, part B. Use the expression to create an input-output table with a domain of 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, I make the XY table, and I put these in for X, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to find the Y, put a wall on the side of the Y. Now look at the other side. You go 448 plus 44, and then I replace the X with 1. Okay. Now here, 448 plus 44 times 2. Now I'm replacing the X with the number 2. 448 plus 44, and then I get to X, and that's going to be 3 because X equals 3, so times 3. Then 448 plus 44 times 4. I plug those into the calculator. So 448 plus 44 times 1, 492. 448 plus 44 times 2, 536, 536. 448 plus 44 times 3, 580. 448 plus 44 times 4, 624. So on part B on that problem, what you type up is 1,492. All the rest of that crap you don't need. Okay, 1,492. Then 2,536. Then 3,580. Then 4,624. Okay, and that's it. So let's review. Got a long lesson. Identify the domain range. You got the tables. The domain is these numbers. This here is what you type into the document on those. Tell the row not the pairings of function. This is what you type into the document, function or not a function. Okay, now these with the tables, with the y and the x, you're going to make a table on scratch paper, x, y, put 3, 4, 6, 8 there, and then just put those numbers in for x, 3 plus 6, and so forth. Now, when you type your answer, you punch in 3, 9 right there, parentheses 3, comma 9, parentheses 4, comma 10, 6, comma 12, 8, comma 14. Likewise here, okay, right here. Alright, now the story problem, again, you don't have to, if you don't want to write it out, that's fine, you can just look at the computer. So again, to write an expression, I've underlined two words, money and months, okay? The time is the X, the dollars is the Y, okay? So months is the input, Y is the output. Then per, dollars per month, okay? Dollars per month is 44, but when it says per month, we put 44.x because it'd be 44 times how many months. So before the $44 per month, we started at 448. Then we're going to add 44x equals y, and that's how I get my equation, okay? Then I make my table. The only difference between this table and the other ones we were doing is that the y's here, it doesn't matter. 448 plus 44x, so that means 44 times 1, okay? 448 plus 44 times 2, and so forth, okay? And then that's what you type in on part B.